Hello YouTube, it's Carlos the Rook, and I want to share with you an online game I played against Marcos Jobim. He was rated 1923 and I was 1964 in this online game on chess.com. And I got three brilliancies in this game. I thought that was really nice. I got a 91.3 accuracy and he has a 75.7 accuracy. It said I played at a 2400 level and he played at an 1800 level. So we started here. I'm playing the white pieces. I start off with e4, c5, Sicilian defense, knight f3, d6, d4. This is all standard. C captures, knight f6, hitting that e4 pawn. The pawn has to be protected. Knight c3 is the move here. And he goes a6. We're going into a knight orf. So I go f3. That's the move I play. He goes e6. Now we enter a Scheveningen. I did not pronounce that right. I'm not Dutch. I go bishop e3. He go bishop e7. And so I go queen d2, setting up an English attack. And here he goes b5. So this is a move that I've seen in the on-board OTB tournament, over the board tournament, instead of castling b5. And the answer here is g4. So now he castles. My opponent in that tournament, if you remember, he played knight on b to d7, and then he went to d6 after I b6 after I cross castle. So I was prepared for that line, but he castled going into a different line. So here I cross castle, bringing us back into main theory. And here he played e5. And I felt like e5 was wrong. If you was going to go off into a knight off, why would you go e6 and then e5? You wasting tempo. So I went back knight b3. The engine wanted me to go knight f5, but I didn't like the idea of knight f5. But it would have forced the bishop to capture, because if not, knight captures on e7, queen captures back, winning the pawn. So he go bishop e6, and it gives him a great move for that, because that's the best square for the bishop to be on. And I go g4, making the knight move away. And he goes knight to d7. I thought the knight had to go to h5, and it would have been on the rim, but at least it would have been in a better position to come to f4. So I go h4, securing my pawn and getting ready to make a push on the king side. He go knight c6, and I'll go knight d5. He capture, I capture, and the knight goes back to b8, which was the whole point of why that was a bad move. Now I go knight a5. I'm just stopping his pawns from pushing and giving me time to push on the king side. He go knight c5. I'm not sure what his idea is with knight c5. Maybe knight b7 to trade the knights. Maybe that's an idea. So I stepped the king over. It wanted me to capture the knight with my bishop, but after that last game that I lost doing that, I wasn't giving up my dark square bishop so easily. So we go queen c7, the best move in the position. And I go h5. I felt like my king is safe. He has no progress on the queen side, so I can start moving with my pawn storm. And he moved his bishop. He's threatening to capture the knight on a5. So I move the knight away. Chess.com engine is saying just ignore the threat and move my bishop. Let me see what this is. Bishop to h6. What's the follow-up? Oh, so if you take, then we're going to get your knight. So that's the follow-up. Okay. I don't think I like that. Then my king is just exposed. Queen c7. Yeah, my king is just exposed. That looks horrible. So I move the knight. He take. I take this way. That way I got 3 on 2 this way. And now he's trying to bring his knight back, maybe to c5, and put pressure on my queen side. I bring the rook over, hitting the queen, forcing her to move. And now I go g6. And my idea is just to tear open the line on the king side somewhere. It don't matter which line I want to line open. And he ignores my threat. And go knight b6. And he's threatening to take the pawn. It's getting hit twice. So I protect it with the rook. Rook c6 is brutal. Rook c6. Yes, that's brutal. Rook c6 is brutal. I missed that. So you bring rook c1. I take the pawn in front of the king. The king steps over. Now I got an umbrella pawn in front of him. Now, I don't want to push h6 because then he goes g6 and I'm never getting in. So I want to go rook g1 and put pressure on the g file. So I go rook g1. And he goes bishop f6, protecting his g pawn. So now I go bishop h3, putting a little pressure on that rook. He brings the rook up. And now I go bishop h6. And my idea here is, if you capture my bishop, I capture back with the queen. Your bishop needs to move. And if it moves, it doesn't protect the g7 square, so it's mate. Mate is coming. So he goes a5, just ignoring it. So I got a brilliant for bishop h6, so I get a brilliant for the next 3 moves in a row. So here's the combo I seen. I had to take a few minutes to work out this combo. Bishop captures g7, bishop captures g7, rook captures g7, king captures g7, and then queen to g5 check. The king goes, it's going to have to go to f7. No, not f7, but maybe h7, captures h7. Then my idea is queen to f6, with the idea of bringing my other rook over to the g file and getting a checkmate. So I capture, he captured back, I capture with the rook, getting my 3rd brilliant. The king captures. Here it said he shouldn't even capture, he should have just pushed, so he got some defense on his 2nd rank. So I come with the check, he takes. Bishop check. Yeah, that move comes first. Bishop check. He go there. Now it's queen check. He step over, and it's checkmate. Curtains. I got 3 brilliancies because I seen a nice tactic, a sacrifice, and it worked out. So I was really happy with the way this game went. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and keep telling everybody about it. Let's grow it. Thank you. Have a nice day.